Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Sis got blah boy, sis got blah boy. Sis got blah boy, sis got blah boy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Syndicate, where you know data meets dollars. Happy Friday, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you for coming back to watch another video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I put a new user interface out there, guys. Last time it was just looking a little too cluttered, so I wanted to make it look a little bit more better for y'all. Shout out to Cash the Flipper, man, in the Discord. Shout out to you. You gave me some motivation. I was like, I got to make this interface a little bit more easier for people to read, because when I looked at your interface, I was like, man, that's a good interface. I like that. So I updated the interface. I told you I was going to do it, but after looking at Cash the Flipper, after looking at yours yesterday, I was like, bro, I got to do mine. So I got to update it. So shout out to you. Thanks for the motivation. All right, what you guys got? If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you've seen the other UIs and let me know how you think about this one. All right, here's your top 25 points projected. I also threw in the points, rebound, and assists. Okay. Then we got our normal table, which is projections. All right, these are our normal projections for every player, all lines. So if I wanted to see steals, I would apply the filter, and you see the top steals. All right, players with the top steals. This is generally like before. Assists, apply filter, and we would get all the top assist guys. If I go to rebounds, apply filter, and here's all your guys with the top rebounds in descending order. All right. We also added in first basket for top and bottom, so you can see per team what teams have a great opportunity, or what players on what team has the best opportunity to get that first basket for their team. All right. Apply. So here you guys go there. All right. We also added in slate. All right. So now instead of having to look through and find players, it's right here for you, the whole entire slate. Let's go through it so you can see. Let's just start there. You got Brooklyn. Home team's always going to be on the top. The away team's always going to be on the bottom. All right. So we got Brooklyn at the top against Boston away at the bottom. These are the projections that we have for the players in these matchups. Here's the Heat and the Bulls. Here you go here. All right. Let's switch over. Here is your Golden State and Portland. Here's Portland. Here's Golden State. Just pause the video so you can see the projections. Houston and Denver. Here's Denver, and here's Houston. Here's some more projections for Houston. Just pause the video so you guys can get all that data. The lines are sharp. Indiana and Cleveland. Here's Cleveland at the top, Indiana at the bottom. Some more projections for Indiana for you guys. You might see somebody in there that might, you might want to run with. We have Dallas and the Pelicans. Dallas at the top, Pelicans at the bottom. We got Phoenix and Minnesota. Minnesota at the top, Phoenix at the bottom. We have Utah and OKC. Here's OKC at the top, Utah at the bottom. Washington and Toronto. Toronto at the top, Washington is at the bottom. All right, guys. So here's all your projections. Did we miss anybody? Let's go over Cleveland and Indiana. Here's Cleveland at the top, Indiana at the bottom. Let's switch over and go to, I think that's everybody. I think we touched on everybody. Houston and Denver. Here's Denver at the top. Here's Houston at the bottom. All right, guys. So here's all your lineups. You can just pause the video once I went through each matchup to see the projections for each of those guys. If we go back to the dashboard, here's all the projections for points, rebounds, projections here. We can reset all filters, and the cool thing about this is we can search by player's name. So at this point, let's say I just wanted to look at Anthony Edwards projections. I would just put Edwards, apply filters, and it would just give me Anthony Edwards stats. I will reset filters, apply filters, and then go to find the next person. Let's say Steph Curry, for example. I'll just put in Curry, apply filters, and now I get all the stat projections that I need for Steph Curry. All right. So that is the update on the actual model. If you want to see the steal projections here, I'll give you the steal block projections first. Here's all the players projected to get blocks. The blocks is here, and players are here, and you can scroll down just like that. All right, so you can just still a little multiplication table, but here's all your block projections, and here's all the players projected to get the blocks. If this is a little too much for you, then you can always go to Slate. All right, and then you can look at these same projections: rebound projections, assist projections, block projections for each player. All right, but overall, when I want to see, like who's definitely going to be beasting, then I'll just do it this way and say, okay, he's projected to get 3. Anthony Davis 3 blocks, give me him for 2, or whatever the case is. The first team basket logic is still basically the same. It just shows you who is most likely to get that first team basket. A lot of people won't place these because they feel that it's too volatile. But I created a model to where it's not volatile. Obviously, y'all see the hits. If you're not in the Discord, the link is in the description to see the Discord, and jump in there. Feel free to jump in, and don't be inactive though. If you're gonna come in there, like like my man say, did you bring pizza? Did you bring donuts? You know what I mean? Like bring something with you, man. Don't just come in there and look at people's plays and just don't do that, man. Post your plays, interact with us, have some fun, man, and engage is basically what I'm saying. Don't sit in the back of the class, chewing on a pencil. Don't do that to yourself. But here's all the projections here. Let's go back to points projections so you can see the point projections, apply filters, and here's all your point projecting right here. All right, from top to bottom, here's all your point projections. And let's just go over to PRA, points, rebounds, and assists right here. Let's organize that by points, rebounds, and assists so you can see all the point, rebounds, and assists. Here you go right here. Here's all the PRAs for all the players. Just scroll to the left. All right, guys, I made this table so easy for me to understand. I hope it's easy for you to understand. If you have any comments, leave. If you have any questions, concerns, leave it in the comments. I will try to make it better for you guys so it's easier for you as it is easy for me. It's really easy for me because I created it, but it'll become much more easier for you. God bless you all. Happy betting. It's the Sports Syndicate. We out.